Hello, my name is Don, and I'm here just to do a little analysis of some space imagery of the outer solar system that I've come across this morning. And I just want to show you a little track of an object here that's showing up. It shows best on this particular camera series of images that I've downloaded. I'm going to show you just another set of images, same images, but a different process. Okay. This is called the high B stars, and you'll note the same object is drifting here through the outer solar system. This is the ecliptic of our solar system right here, and you can see the planets Saturn and Mars. And so now I'm just going to orient you a little bit about where we are getting our views from. This here is the technology. We have two satellites, stereo A, stereo B. They're on the opposite side of the sun from the Earth, okay, and A is ahead of Earth in its orbit around the sun. B is behind Earth, following Earth in the orbit around the sun. So when you imagine with your eye the images that we're getting them from stereo B. So when we look back, we're going to see there's actually two sets of images that are processed by these satellites. Here's the satellite. You have a sensor right here that shoots the inner solar system, which is from Mars, Earth, Venus, Mercury to the sun, and then you have a further wider view right here that shoots the outer solar system. Okay, and on Stereo's website you can download images, but the one I'm particularly interested in is what they call the diff image of the wide B shot. And this one isn't playing too well, and half of the image is cut off. It's really hard to really see. So what I have done is gone over to SETI. SETI's website is from the Navy Propulsion Lab, and they take the same images from stereo and they process them. And it usually takes a little bit longer, so I don't have all the dates that I do on stereo, but this takes us from June 1st through June 6th, the information that I've downloaded this morning. And just again, here's something to orient our view of the solar system right here. This would be where stereo B is. You follow the Earth's orbit right in this area here. Okay, and you can see, looking back at Earth, you see basically here's Mercury and here is Saturn. Okay, and we're going to be under the ecliptic. Okay, and then there's this object that seems to be drifting, and it's roughly out this area from, Saturn, coming up towards the sun. Okay, now here's the JPL for something that I thought it could be with Siding Spring, and it doesn't seem to match. So maybe somebody else has an idea, but here we go. Okay, there's Saturn. That's as of June 10th, which is actually tomorrow. Sorry for the delay there. Just going to let this play through, but you can just track and see how Siding is approaching the ecliptic towards the Mars and projected to envelop Mars on October 20th. Right about there. So, you see the location of Saturn and Mars and the Earth is all pretty much lined up here. This will be important as we look at it. Just looking at how this comet is coming in, tracking. Okay, and we're getting close to today's date of the 9th. There's Saturn, and we see Mars there, and the Earth from the angle of stereo B. Here again is the trajectory, as you can see it coming up from under the solar system's ecliptic. Okay, crossing Mars there. So back again to the images that I downloaded this morning, and this object's movement does not appear to be coming up into our ecliptic, but it does appear to be heading towards the sun. Just interesting. curious. It seems to be very large because of when you look at how large it is in comparison to the stars and things in the background and the other planet objects, as far as the image that it makes on the camera sensors. Very interested to find out what this might be. If somebody has any information, please let me know. Thank you very much.